Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan from AutoMotivationZ here. I'm back at Suburban Chevrolet in Eden Prairie, and what was a gloomy, cloudy day has turned into a rather fantastic day. And here's the outside of the store. Fantastic place. If you ever are looking for a Chevrolet, definitely come see Kirk. Great guy. Definitely a good car guy, and he is one of the #1 salesmen for Corvettes. So without further ado, I'm going to walk into the store, show you around, and then we're going to take a look at a 2022 Camaro SS.
Track pack, Recaros. Competes with the Carrera on the track.
I love this color.
Bigger Brembos.
Yep.
You got this, don't you?
Yep.
You good?
Yep. Thank you.
I'll just leave the keys here so you can light up the dashboard if you
Okay, perfect.
I'm good.
All right, so taking a look at this, these seats are very, very comfortable, and it holds you quite well. Definitely enjoying that. We're just gonna start up. We're not gonna start up the car because we already did that, but. So this is going to be the touchscreen display. And you can see we have a different things for the audio, so you can tune it to AM, FM, Sirius XM. That's all. It's all pretty standard. Your phone, if your phone is going to be connected, and I'm not going to connect my phone just because we're at the dealership and we don't need to. This can be used as a Wi-Fi hotspot. So this is going to have different users. You can have different user profiles for the car. I'm obviously not going to create a profile because I'm not buying this car. We have our settings. And this is going to go through, you can go through any of the stuff like the time and date, the language, the phones, Wi-Fi networks, your hotspot, and then as just a scroll up and down. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, we're not going to go through that, but that's what it has. So here's the dash, and we'll try and get in there a little bit so you can see. So you got your oil gauge, your temperature gauge, your gas gauge, and your battery all up top. I really like how that's laid out. I really like that. That is really nice. This is your steering wheel. So you're going to have your Bluetooth. Basically, you talk into that. You say, hey, call Jerry, and it'll call Jerry. This is your hang up. Obviously your selectors. Your cruise control is over here. This does not have adaptive cruise. Here's the key. Very nice looking key. We have lock, unlock. We have remote start, which is cool. And then we got the little Chevy logo on the back. We'll leave that up there. I really like this dash, how it's kind of segmented like that. It does have heads-up display, but since we're not driving the car, we're not going to actually see that. To set this up, so this is on the show floor. I don't want to be disruptive to their business and make them drive this outside just to do the review. So we're doing the review inside. That happens from time to time. I've worked with these people before, very nice guys, and I'm glad that they're letting me actually review this car. So I don't want to be too intrusive to their business as well. So we're taking a look at this very nice Alcantara steering wheel. You guys will know that I have that in my RS3, and a portion of it. I have the sides, not the whole thing. And it's so nice when it's clean, but it is a bear to keep clean. It really is. So if you haven't seen that, watch my video on how to clean an Alcantara steering wheel. It goes through basically how to keep it as brand new as you can. So we'll go down here and we'll look at some of the other things. So this is an automatic. The manuals were up until 2020, and then they went back to they went to an automatic as well. So that was the 1LE package. You couldn't normally get this before in an automatic, but now you can. And this is going to be the 10-speed automatic. And then you have your big dials here for whether or not you want to be hot or cold. And then we have our buttons down here, which is going to be for defrosting and things like that. We have different modes. So you got your traction control and your modes for your driving modes. So it's going to be like a snow mode, a track mode, a sport, or things like that. And then we got our parking brake right there. We got our cup holders. We got one big and one small cup holder. Not a lot of space in here, but you do have a space enough for a Twinkie or two in there. Look at these seats, you guys. These Recaro seats are very, very nice. So they have Alcantara inserts in the middle of them, and very nice bolsters. I am not moving at all on this. I really like these. Like I said when I sat in this, I really like these seats. And don't mind my spec sheet there. We don't need to look at that. So here's what they look like. We got a pair of glasses in here. We'll have to get rid of those, and then the back seat, I'm not even going to attempt to sit back there because I've been told it's pretty small and I don't want to look like a fool in the dealership. So we won't go sit back there, but it does have a back seat, but the back seat is relatively small. You would need the seats all the way up to fit in that. The handle, so you can take a look at that. It looks like we don't have any map pockets. We do have a speaker here. Go over here. We have automatic up and down for the windows. Here's the handle again. Lock and unlock, pretty standard. You have your heads-up display there, your info, and the brightness over there. We do have paddle shifters. So it is something that you can do. They do have a satisfying feel to them. Some of these don't feel very good, but these actually feel pretty good. Next, we're going to go to the outside of the car. All right, here we go. Here's going to be the trunk space. There. It's got the little handle there. this is going to be the 6.2 liter V8. This is going to have 455 horsepower and 455 pound-feet of torque. And this is going to be standard for all of the V8 Camaros, except for the supercharged ZL1. That's going to have 650 horsepower. So you're going to have two different models. You're going to have the 4-cylinder. That's going to be the 2-liter turbo. And you're going to have the V8, which is a naturally aspirated V8. So that's what this is. This is the V8. Naturally aspirated. It's something that is quite nice. Like I said, I love these seats. I wish I could take these seats home with me and put them in my car right now. So the V6, you're going to come in a 1LS, 2LT, 3LT trim. That's all going to have 275 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. The V8 comes in the 1SS, the 2SS, the coupe and convertible, and the ZL1 coupe and convertible. And that is going to be standard with the 455 horsepower, 455 for the torque. Now, pricing for these is going to range anywhere between $25,000 and $69,000. It's something that it really depends on the model of the car. So if you're buying the 4-cylinder, obviously it's going to be less than if you're buying the ZL1, the top brand. This particular model is selling for $49,864, which you guys saw on the sticker when I showed you the sticker. This car is for sale right now. So if you're looking for a Camaro, you guys, this looks phenomenal. It looks so good. If I didn't live in Minnesota, I would consider buying this, because this looks really nice. It is the right price. It is very nicely done. It's very comfortable. Yeah, this would be on my list of cars to look at. For gas, so we got 16 city, we got 24 highway, we got 19 combined. So it's not super great on gas, but it's not terrible. It's about like my STI was. You can expect to go 304 to 456 miles per tank on a 19-gallon tank. Now, they do request that you put premium in this. I know some of the newer cars have a little bit higher compression, and that's why they do that. But do you need it? That's a question. I don't know. The trunk has 9.1 cubic feet of space. So the trunk is very small. For example, my RS3 has 12.1, I think. So it's relatively small. It's hard to get stuff in. It's kind of a weird shape. But it does have a trunk. You can put stuff in there. I'm not sure if the seats go down. It does not look like they do, but they might. It doesn't look like they do. The tires are going to come standard with this, are going to be the 245/40 ZR20s in the front and 275/35 ZR20s in the back. These are summer only run flats. Please, please, please do not drive those in the winter. You will need a different set of at least tires if you're going to drive this in the winter. Being in Minnesota, we get lots of snow. Anyone who's from Minnesota, you know we get lots of snow. So would I recommend driving this in the winter? Yes, I would. Everyone used to drive rear-wheel drive cars back in the day. It's something that you could easily do. It's just they had different tires for them. So what the tires that you get on the 4-cylinder are going to be a 245/50 R18. So you get two sizes down. You're going to go from a 20-inch to an 18-inch on the 4-cylinder. And like I had mentioned in the infotainment, we got the Chevrolet Infotainment 3 Plus, the 8-inch screen, which is going to be this guy right here. That includes Wi-Fi, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. And then one of the cool things that I saw, and I don't know if this has this feature or not, but it is in the infotainment system, and I'm pretty sure this has this. It has a feature where you can set a teen driver. And if you haven't seen this, take a look at the Corvette video that I did. This goes through in depth the feature of that. Basically, you can set how fast the car can go. You know, if you can, you know, it has a whole bunch of different safety features that you can set for your teen driver so they don't thrash the car, which, let's be serious, if you had a 455 horsepower car when you're a teenager, would you thrash on it? I probably would. Yeah, guys. If you guys are looking for a Chevy, definitely come see Kirk. He'll definitely help you out. He's a good guy, great guy. Very knowledgeable about the cars, always willing to help. And if you're looking for a Corvette, he's also one of the guys to take a look at, contacting for a Corvette. You guys, thank you. I appreciate every subscription I get. I appreciate every comment I get. I really, really, really am on my push to get 1,000 subscribers. It's something that I am very passionate about. I love cars. I love coming out to do this. It's something that I really, really enjoy doing. So if you guys like the channel, please definitely like the video. Please subscribe. I'll put all my info in the description below. You can email me. You can, you can comment on the channel. You can do whatever you want, negative or positive. I welcome all the feedback. So, do what you need to do. Anything is fine. I'm not gonna delete negative comments or anything like that. I will delete comments that don't make any sense. Like there's some that come across with like a spam link or something like that. That stuff I'll delete, but every other thing I leave on there, and I look at everything. It's just me. I do this by myself with my GoPro 8. I plan to have a giveaway for my GoPro when I get to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll put that info in the description below. So with that, take it easy. Have a good day. See you guys later. Bye. What a cute puppy.